Who is responsible for Taiwan's defense?
Part 98.
The Mexican-American War. Q&A 2.
Domestic versus foreign.
Question. Before the outbreak of the Mexican-American War, the cities of Tampico and Mexico City belonged to Mexico, and from the U.S. perspective were properly described as foreign. In films 88 and 89, the U.S. military occupation of these two cities was discussed. As a result of the military occupation, the U.S. flag was flying. Does this mean that from the U.S. perspective these areas were now properly described as domestic?
Answer. Occupied territory is foreign territory. As the U.S. Supreme Court Justices confirmed in Downs v. Bidwell, 1901, so long as Congress has not incorporated the territory into the United States, neither military occupation nor cession by treaty makes the conquered territory domestic territory. But those laws concerning foreign countries remain applicable to the conquered territory until changed by Congress. Such was the unanimous opinion of this court, as declared by Chief Justice Taney in Fleming v. Page, 1850.
Temporary governance over foreign territory.
Question. Does the conqueror, liberator, bear any responsibility to establish a formal government structure in conquered, liberated territory in order to exercise the responsibility for protecting the life and property of local residents?
Answer. Yes. As the U.S. Supreme Court Justices stated in McLeod v. United States, 1913, when the Spanish fleet was destroyed at Manila, May 1, 1898, it became apparent that the government of the United States might be required to take the necessary steps to make provision for the government and control of such part of the Philippines as might come into the military occupation of the forces of the United States. The right to thus occupy an enemy's country and temporarily provide for its government has been recognized by previous action of the executive authority and sanctioned by frequent decisions of this court. The local government being destroyed, the conqueror may set up its own authority and make rules and regulations for the conduct of temporary government, and to that end may collect taxes and duties to support the military authority and carry on operations incident to the occupation. Such was the course of the government with respect to the territory acquired by conquest and afterwards ceded by the Mexican government to the United States.